Got a bunch of crap on my lands. Crap on my lands. Crap on my lands. You over there. Yeah, you. Hey, I have this thing. I'm gonna show you. It's gonna make you mad. Hey, how about this? And look at this. And look at that. And then weird. Every time I get my time alone to actually do these videos, I don't actually know what to talk about. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna talk about something that me and a couple of friends were talking about the other day. When it comes to, I guess, different personality types and different traits that seem to be problematic in relationships. If it's a romantic relationship, if it's a friendship kind of relationship, if it's just, having people around you kind of a relationship. And I noticed that there's one particular thing that I had been struggling with for like years, and I seem to be getting a better understanding of it, so I figured this might help somebody out there who is having, I don't know, similar issues, I guess. So this isn't going to be a hair tutorial, this isn't going to be like a funny video, this is more like a heart-to-heart chat with you guys, and I was kind of figuring that, maybe someone out there would be interested. And if you do, or if you had a certain scenario that kind of was similar, or you feel like you've had something similar happen to you in the past, let me know in the comments below and let's discuss it, because I always feel like talking about these things always seems to help with the personal development process. Today's topic is jealousy. What is it? What does it mean for you as a person? What does it mean to those around you? And I guess basic advice I got from different people on how to combat this. Jealousy is essentially a feeling of inadequacy when you're dealing with another person. You feel some type of way about that person, and my husband was asking me, he never really understood the whole thing about jealousy. Like, he understood what it was and how it would cause people to behave, but he never actually understood why people would feel jealous in the first place. So it was like, was it something that the person that they're feeling jealous toward did? Was it anything that they said? And, I had to come out and plainly say that, jealousy doesn't actually have anything to do with you, the person that, the jealous person is venting their irritation at. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It's more of an internal thing where a lot of the time it is like fueled by two things, either fear or doubt primarily. That seems to be the two main things that I've noticed when dealing with jealousy myself. And basically what it does is like the fear of something changing in a way that you wouldn't want, or the fear that something bad may happen, or you may be doubting your own adequacy, or you may be doubting your own skills, or you may be doubting your own ability to do something, as well as this person that you seem to be comparing yourself with. And that seems to be the big thing that kind of cultivates jealousy, comparison. And that's one way you can kind of combat this. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself at skill level. Don't compare yourself in like your looks. Don't compare yourself when it comes to how well they do things in terms of how well you do things. Like, just stop it. Every person's different. Every person has their own personality. Every person has their own strengths and weaknesses, and their strengths might be your weaknesses. So the best thing to do is play up your strengths while trying to minimize or alleviate your weaknesses. You may not be the best at, I don't know, you might not be the strongest person alive, but you're agile. Or you might not be the smartest person, but you're very creative and hands-on. You might not have been the best in school, but you're really good in the technical field and being hands-on with things. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Now, another thing to do probably when combating this is to not dwell on the jealous feelings, which is really hard, admittedly, because I still struggle with this at times, where you're having a great day and then all of a sudden this thought comes out of left field and just pisses you off. It's like, hey, you over there. Yeah, you. Hey, I have this thing. I'm gonna show you. It's gonna make you mad. Hey, how about this? And look at this. And look at that. And then it just kind of spirals out of control. And I found myself doing a lot of the time is that I have to literally distract myself with something else, be it music or speed paints on YouTube or watching a movie or reading a book. I have to be doing something, either physically doing something with my hands, or I actually have to be occupying my time in some kind of constructive way to distract myself from the feelings of jealousy. And a lot of the times that actually puts me in a better frame of mind because I'm actually doing something, I'm creating something, I'm making something, and it makes me feel like I'm not just wasting my time just feeling some type of way about this person, and they probably don't even realize that I have an issue with them. Like, that's another big thing. Another thing that could kind of help the situation, depending on the person that the type of people you are, like yourself and the person you're jealous of, is to talk to that person about the way you feel. Don't be accusing, don't be all defensive and stuff like that. Just basically have a candid conversation where it's like, I've been struggling with feeling jealous because, I noticed that you're better at X and I'm not so good at that, and I'm struggling with it, and I don't want this to ruin our friendship. Can you help me with this? Like, can you help me can you help me develop this skill more, since you're so good at it, and I really don't want this feeling of inadequacy and jealousy to ruin our friendship. Like, having a conversation like that is really constructive. And granted, I'm not really the type of person to always say what I'm feeling, especially when I feel really uncomfortable with venting those emotions if they're negative. It's really good to actually say some of these things out loud sometimes to get it out of your heart, so that it kind of alleviates some of that pressure on the inside, because it's a lot like a steam kettle. If it builds up enough pressure, it's going to explode, and hopefully no one or anything that you love is nearby when you decide to go off the deep end. So rather than even get to that stage in the first place, it's always good to kind of let off some steam and, constructively talk to someone about it. If it's not the person you're feeling the jealousy towards, maybe another person who could be like a neutral party to it. Like, someone who you look up to or have, who's gone through a similar experience. Is always good to kind of feel like you're not alone in that circumstance. So stuff like that is always good. Excuse all the extra background noises. It's Sunday and a lot of people seem to be into motorcycles and crap like that on Sunday. Who knew? So yeah, that's basically all I had in my mind. This is a really quick video. It was really, really weird actually talking about this, because it's something that's so that I'm still dealing with personally, and normally people see me as a really happy-go-lucky person, and if I don't like a person, I would generally keep it to myself unless it's to the point where I can't anymore. And that's the type of person I want to grow into being. Like, if I have a problem with you, I'd rather talk to you about it rather than, give you the secret side eye or something. I feel like I need to be mature about these things, and I don't want to be like a third grader saying, I don't want to play with you anymore 'cause reasons, kind of thing. So yeah, that was my 5 cents about jealousy on basically be patient with yourself when it comes to self-development and taking care of yourself and trying to be a better person. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen instantaneously. Patience and consistency is key when it comes to getting rid of bad habits, and a lot of the times all you need to do is just be really consistent and have a positive attitude about these things. So I guess if you have any additional thoughts, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in seeing more videos like this, I'm sure I can do something like a couple extra videos about it. And I hope you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.